Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play The Sims 3 Immortal Dynasty Challenge. Now, right now I'm going to go ahead and stop for just a moment. This is, of course, Darlene, I believe. Now, some of you may wonder why in the world would I have moved her into the house when, we really don't need her. Well, in the Immortal Dynasty Challenge, yeah, you can actually move anybody you want into the house. But in the earlier generations, it's actually probably a better advantage to you to bring somebody in who can be a helper. And that's exactly what she's going to do. She's really just going to be the person to kind of help us achieve whatever we need to achieve. Now, in the last episode, what I ended up doing is I went ahead and I built them a house. And we had like about 38,000 in cash. And if you'll look at my money right now, I'm down to 1,800. I used a lot of it. So I'm going to show you the house that I built. Now, I didn't build anything small and nice and convenient and, what would make sense. I went ahead and just built it out like I had no money restrictions whatsoever. And when you see it, you'll understand that I didn't go cheap. Anyway, here's what I got for them so far. This is the house that I am building for them, and it looks pretty decent. I'm actually okay with it. But if you look at it right now, it looks fine here. You can't really tell until we go into build by mode and I turn the daylight on. And you can kind of see how it looks in the daytime. This is all just kind of an idea of what I'm going with and what I'm trying to do. The only problem to this thing is it's just a shell. We really don't have anything in there at all. I had no money. I couldn't put anything in the house. But this is basically what I did. I'm not happy with this wall right here because it's all this concrete. But that will eventually be windows and whatnot. Right now I ran out of money. I didn't have enough to do what I wanted to do. Back here in the back of the house, of course, we still have our little garden area, which I didn't build their greenhouse yet because I still got some time before the weather changes on us. But the only thing you'll notice in the house are the gifts that you guys sent. So this is basically what I've done. I've divided it up into different rooms and what I think we're going to need. But I made them just pretty much what I thought we would use and what would be pretty good to start off the dynasty with. It is definitely something that we can continue to expand and grow as we have more money and more generations to come in. But I wanted to get them something and get it started and not feel like we're just building onto a little shack. I wanted to actually have a plan, and that's what I did. I did get a plan going. Now I'll show you what I did on the inside of the house. I'm going to go all the way down. There is no basement to it at all. But I've got the walls up so you can kind of get an idea. The garage is not finished because they're probably never going to go in there. And so for right now I'm not going to worry about it. But none of the other walls are finished either. So when they come in here, they're going to get that moodlet that they do not have a finished home. This area right here is going to be our kitchen, and I made it pretty big because they're going to have a lot of people in here at the end, and I want to have at least a room where 8 people can get around and move and not just be constantly having little bottlenecks. Over here I made it for their dining room area that they can actually put either a small table in the beginning or a larger table, any way we want to put it. Right now I just got the ping pong table, which is fine. This is their entry area right here, which I kind of made a small. It's very small for their living room. But they don't really spend a whole lot of time in their living room. So it's just basically a sitting area. I was going to put things probably at an angle. And this will be fine for what we need. It's not really something they're going to spend a lot of time in anyway. I gave them a bathroom down here, which would be kind of like their guest bathroom, and a bathroom for one of the bedrooms down here. But it's not really fully functional because it doesn't have anything except a shower. Over here, of course, this is a small room. I was thinking it could be used for a guest room, and it'll be Darlene's room once we actually build it out. It is small. There's not a whole lot to it. But it doesn't have to be much. Eventually, if we want to turn it into an office, we can. But this is the master suite, and so I've got the bedroom here, so there's plenty of room. We can add things. I figured when the babies start coming, we could put the crib and the nursery basically in this room. Yeah, it'll wake them up, but they kind of have to take care of their children, so that would be part of it. And then back up here is the master bathroom, or will be the master bathroom, eventually, once we get to the money, to the point where we can afford it. Okay, now there is the staircase which is going to take us upstairs, and there's nothing up here. I didn't even subdivide the rooms yet because I just made this one large area. This for right now will be the skilling area, and eventually as we start having more people that are permanent in the house, we'll start subdividing up and making bedrooms. But for right now, it just works as one big open room that we can use in any way we want. And of course I wanted to have this area out here, which is their patio, so that we could put things like the telescope and all the other stuff that they were. Oh wait, I have somebody doing the logic skill, so I can't put a telescope out. Anyway, I could put something out there that they could use, or at least some things that they can come out here and do. I was thinking about putting a juice bar under this little atrium right here. I did put this. I'm not sure if I'm 100% satisfied with that, but I'm okay with it. It's fine. But I figured a juice bar under there would be good. And they don't have the greatest view in Lucky Palms, but it's not the worst. I mean, it's not bad right there, but they're looking at the side of a building and basically a dumpster. But there is some stuff we can go over here and harvest, which is pretty cool. I really wish we had the water view, but that wasn't one of the lots that we actually could have chosen from, I don't believe. Nope, it wasn't. So anyway, that is the house. That is what we're looking at. Again, I'll show you to you. This is daytime, and at nighttime, there we go. I didn't do anything with the land as far as making any grassy areas, because I know a lot of these places, they do have grassy areas running up to the house. And I figured that'll be something that will come with time. It doesn't cost any money to do the grass. You could do that at any time. But I just kind of ran out of money, ran out of time, and I thought I'll just wait and we'll go from there. So anyway, that's the house. That's what we're working with. Now I'm going to send Darlene over to the fire station where everybody else is, because as you can see, we really don't have anything we can do over there. Everybody needs to come over here. Darlene, are you tired? No, you're really not tired, so why don't you come over here anyway, and I'll get you working on something. Oh, buddy, you need to eat, which you are eating, and then when you're done, you can go over here and go to bed. Hopefully that's not going to cancel you out. Now, Darlene, I don't know. You know what? I wanted you to do... you were going to be my fisherman, I believe. So you know what? Instead of doing this, instead of coming over here, since you're not so tired, let's go up here, and I'm going to let you go over to this place right here. This is called sport fishing, and the nice thing about it is that this is an indoor fishing area, so she can do this all day long, whether it's hot or cold, and she would not actually have any weather related issues. It's done that way because there's not any saltwater fish in this area, so they actually stock it here, and that's why you can come over and use this to actually fish for the things that you normally wouldn't be able to fish for. But I do like the fact that it's indoors, because like I said, that just makes it so much easier. Let's see if there's anything hopping, or yeah, there's some stuff going over here. Why don't you go ahead and go fish for a little bit? I know you really don't know how to fish, but you're going to try. As far as your other skills, you don't really have much of anything. You got a little bit of charisma, but really there's nothing else that said you wanted to do this, and you want to be surrounded by family. That's not going to work for you. I hate that. So you're never going to get your lifetime wish. I hate that. And he wants to be the illustrious author, which he could do. Now she really needs to work on that cooking skill, which I cannot neglect it. Did I buy her a book at least? I think I did, didn't I? Oh, I didn't buy her a book. Well, we don't really have the money to go do it, but that's okay. As far as work, she's going... Oh, she doesn't have to work today. So when she gets up... we need to go have some fun today somewhere. You want to send a text to Darren Dreamer? You live with him. You don't need to send him a text. You want to go fishing before 6 a.m.? Well, we could. I don't think the death fish will be here. The death fish are actually over at the cemetery. I believe they are. We can go take a check real quick and look. Yeah, the fish don't seem to be biting. Well, it's okay. I'm not really concerned about whether she gets any fish. I just want her to get the fishing experience and get the skill. So if we were to come over here, yeah, I think this is where the death fish are, and you can kind of see them already down there. So when we're ready for them, we know where to come. So they are there. And of course, there is a death flower over here. I believe we can pick it, but we can't actually use it. I'd have to actually come see this in the daytime because it's really hard to see. But yeah, we'll come through here and we'll look and see if there's a death flower bush and check it at that point. Alright, back over here at the fire station, which we're not going to stay here for long. I promise you, we're going to actually get back into our house just as soon as we can afford it. And one of the first things I'm going to do with her, besides going ahead and getting her shower, I'm going to send her over to the house to check any gifts that we got, and then that way we'll know for sure how we did. And he's going to be sleeping for a while. Darlene, you're actually good. Yeah, no fish are actually doing anything, but the nice thing is you're protected. You don't have to worry about heat, cold. Doesn't matter. You're okay. And she has another room over here that she could come to with a couple of other ponds, and you can check, of course, to see what's in there. You want to go fish over here? Let's try it over here. And they're not really jumping here either, but yeah, now they are. Alright, now upstairs, I don't know what's up here, but I know we had the 3 big ones, and of course there is this one out here which does have fish as well. Upstairs, I don't think there's any fish, but you can just look down. So it's a pretty cool building. So really that's all there is to it, I think. Yep, that's it. Alright, so you go ahead and fish, see what you get. You're probably not going to get much, if anything. Oh, you had a guitar. Well, that was nice. I hate it that you have the want to be family or surrounded by family. That makes me feel sad, but we had to do what we had to do. Yeah, the reason I got her is because Darren, of course, is going to bring in the next generation. Darlene's just going to help. She's just going to be a support person, and she will do all the fishing that we need her to do and kind of work on the skills that we don't have time to do or things that we might need, and I don't want her to actually level up by accident until we can get another generation in to learn how to do it. So, yeah, the fish aren't biting there either. That's fine. I know they're not going to be biting. I need to keep an eye on her needs, though, make sure she doesn't wear herself out. Yeah, she is getting kind of tired, but at least she's learned how to fish, and that's good. I could get her reading fishing books. That would be fine. But, alright, you know what? Let me go ahead and tell you to stop, and I'm going to let you come over here and go to sleep because you won't do that on your own. You, on the other hand, since you don't work, you're going to go home, and we're going to actually go take a look at the house as well, and we want to get these gifts, whatever we can get. And I put the mailbox right here in the front, so it's pretty easy to get to. So you're going to go ahead, and I know there were some for her. I'm hoping there's some for her. He, on the other hand, do I want him to get a job? No. But I do want him to start working on a skill. So I'm thinking that what we could do is go ahead, and yeah, it's going to cost a lot of money. We could do two things. I could send him out and let him gamble for a little bit. Tell you what, let's wait and see if there's any money in the gifts. Because if there's money in the gifts, then that'll help. And we won't have to do as much as I'm thinking. Alright, girl, are you done? Oh yeah, you're done. You're on your broom and you're going. I didn't tell you to make that truck your preferred vehicle, which I do need to do because I'm getting tired of this broom already. It's not my favorite method of transportation. I mean, it's cute for Supernatural and all, but you know, we're not playing that. So, alright, so we could have gone to the grind and done all that, but you know, I just like having those places in case we need it for a skill or if we need it to go meet people. And eventually they are going to have to, she's going to have 6 best friends. Now, of course, Darren and Darlene will count as 2 of them. All right, don't go in. Just come over here and do this. And we'll see what money we get. And then you can actually make this your preferred vehicle and you'll be set to go. Please be some good money because I definitely need it. After spending all that money, I was like, why did I do that? But yeah, that's all right. Okay, so moving on down. That's for the next one. Here we go. From Teletar, this is for Kassidy and our new roomies. Hope this will help them with their new lot, sending healing thoughts your way. Thank you so much. I'm feeling a lot better. Not 100%, but pretty good. Alright, that's good. We got a computer, and we have a desk for it and everything. So let me see if I can send anything back. Nope. Got another 3.5 hours. But thank you for that anyway. It's a very nice gift. Okay. That's Alessa, Skylar. Okay. Monte Vista, Alessa. Here we go, from Asteria. This is for Kassidy, Lucky Palms Immortal Dynasty. And we just got the Tulips portrait. Thank you so much for that. Okay, that's the Asylum. I played him yesterday. Roxy's coming up tomorrow. Okay. From Moopy Mips. This is for the Immortal Dynasty Challenge. I love it so far, and you're doing a wonderful job of controlling all your Let's Plays. It's going to get really confusing. Alright, we got another computer, so that's nice. But yeah, I'm amazed that I actually don't get them more confused than I already do. Alright, so from Moopy Mips, this is for the Immortal Dynasty Challenge. Hope it's soap, a duck, a lamp, that pretty rose vine thing, a car, or money. Have a nice day. Alright, let's see if we got any of your wishes here. Come on. No, we got the bottled blessing of the Fae. So I think we could turn somebody into a genie if you want, or to a fairy. So that's cool. Don't think we're going to do that, but you know, we could. That goes to the Asylum. This is for Deadly Sims. Roxy, okay. From Iceman, that's what I was going to save yours. I'm going to wait until I can send gifts back, so I'm holding off. From Clinton Heidi 08, this is a message from the game. We just got another table lamp, so thank you for that. Okay. Oh, I just played Lunar Lakes, and I just got out of it, so I wish I would have seen it. I should have gone back one last time. Excuse me. From J Feathers Photos, something for any family that can take this. P.S. Hope you feel better. Yeah, I'm trying, but... Alright, we got the Vial of Enlightenment. Thank you so much for that. Looks like that's our only gifts for the day. Now, you are actually off for the day. We didn't do anything with money. What I want to do is go ahead and let's take this computer out that we have. Let's see, I don't think we have a chair either. So we'll take the computer out. You see I took everything out of their inventory just because I wanted to get it all out of here as quickly as I could. Will it fit on this one? It should. Oh, I think I've got that thing in its way, so hang on. Alright, can you go over to this one? We already have a laptop, I already saw that, but I figured if we're getting these things, we're just going to use them. Yeah, that's what it's for. Let's put the stereo down, and that way we put this out, and still no chairs, can't really use it for that, but we're going to keep all our gifts out here because who knows how long it's going to be till we can actually furnish this house with anything. I would like them to have a chair though that they can use, because to me that's pointless to have all this stuff and you can't. Oh wait, you know what? Forget that. She's going to take that laptop with her. Let's do that. Well, wait. Do I want her to do that? She might skill up when I'm not looking. No, she won't. She won't do that. She'll actually just chat with somebody online. So let's go ahead and do that. Go ahead and put that in there. Is there anything else you need to do back here? No, but you probably ought to go take care of your garden. So let's go ahead and I'm going to turn her over. Let's see. Come on over here. I'll turn you back on live mode. And we ought to sell some of these things so I can make some money. Let me just go ahead and use 3 of these. One. I don't care which ones. Whoops. Oh, stop it. Stop it. All right. It's not wanting to work with me. 2 and 3. Go ahead and use your composter. You can talk to your plants. And yeah, this is a skill you can have. Now there's a couple things I need to do. I'm going to sell all of these just because you know we're going to get more by the time we come over, which is fine. And we'll make a little bit of money. Not a whole lot, but we'll make some. But yeah, you got to kind of keep an eye on this because you know they'll multiply and we'll have just tons of them and not have any. It'll just kind of take over. So hopefully it won't be that bad. All right, when you get done, you go ahead and harvest. And hopefully we'll get one of those that opportunity done because I know we need to get that one done as quick as we can. Can I just click on it and then hit delete? No. You got to actually drag it into this thing. I wish there was an easier way. It wouldn't have to keep telling me, do I want to sell it? Because I do want to sell it. It's like I know that. Okay, that one's worth 100. All right. So at least we're making a little bit of money back. So I could get them a couple of chairs. That's not too bad. And then I wouldn't feel like such a heel. I could probably get them a toilet as well. So we're just going to be buying things just a little bit at a time. Not a whole lot. Can't buy anything really fancy and really nice. So we're just going to have to get by with whatever we can get by with. So now we've got a little over 3,000. Let's go back in here real quick. I'd love to move them over here so that they can actually start staying here instead of the fire station. My goal is not to use that for very long. I just want to actually do it just till we have to, and we'll go with the cheap chair. I don't care if it's ugly and it doesn't match. It doesn't matter to me. But let's go with the toilet, because this way at least we'll have the basics. And yeah, I don't have a sink or anything like that. For right now, they can go out and eat. They can do that all they want. Okay. So in the bathroom they got the basics. They don't have a kitchen that they can use. I could get them something. I could, but you know what I really need, and I was going to forget. The only little things we have, they're all right here, right out in the open. We better get ourselves a burglar alarm because you know they're going to come. And I need to actually get something on these walls. Worst case, I can just put the free stuff on the walls, and then they won't get that moodlet, and that would be fine too. All right, are you taking care of all of it? What quality are these? Nice quality. They've got to be better. Okay, and where's your tomatoes? Let's see. I wish I knew. That's very nice quality. Very nice. Very nice. What is it? You had to have how many? I think you just did it, didn't you? I think you did. Yeah, deliver your tomato. Okay, so we did it. That didn't take much. So normally that's a hard one to do for me because I never do the gardening that much. So that one wasn't bad. And I'm going to go over here. I've got my my little spreadsheet up. It's on my other computer, and it keeps me kind of on track, so I know what I've done and what I actually got accomplished. Otherwise, I will forget, and then I'll have to just go digging through each of these episodes to try to figure it out. So it looks like fresh tomato is fine. I'm going to mark that one that it is complete. Not yet, but I mean it's about to be complete. So that's cool. So you got to kind of keep yourself a little bit more organized. Now we've got to plant a seed here. It's an unknown, uncommon seed. Let's go ahead and give it to her. And before you go, let's just go ahead and find out what it is. That way we'll know for sure. Then you can go to turn this in. And like I said, I do want to actually build this up, and I want to have this enclosed so that we don't have to worry about the weather. And hopefully they'll stay actually alive throughout the entire year. I haven't done that yet. I haven't made a real greenhouse. I've made one in my Midnight Sun up on the top, but all those plants are in planter bowls, except for one. But if it works, it works. If it doesn't, well, we just learned something. And with the kind of money we've got, I don't know if we have enough to do a full house, a full greenhouse. I definitely wouldn't have enough for doors and windows, so I'm just going to kind of hold off. you guys over here, I don't know what you're doing, but I know what... Oh, okay, you're sleeping. You're both sleeping. Let's see, what wishes did you have? You want to be a nerd? Okay, you can be a nerd all you want. I really want you to go back fishing, so tell you what, I'm going to get you guys, because you're hungry. Let me pause you guys so I know what everybody's going to do. Your needs are okay. Let me go check on you real quick, but we'll get you taken care of before you get out the door. So let's go ahead and have you use this and take your shower. Darren, you actually don't really need anything but food, so I'm going to send you out to go eat. I'm not actually going to make you cook, because you'll get better quality over here, and then you're going to do the same thing. You're going to go over here and you're going to eat. You'll eat by yourself. And then I'm going to send you guys to the casino to make some money. At least we'll get some money that way, because right now we don't have anything. And uh-oh, I went a little bit too far down. Okay, I was going to say, I know I can get in there. It takes forever. Okay, so Darlene, I'm going to let you come over here. You're going to play high stakes, and Darren, you're going to play high stakes, and hopefully you guys will get us some cash. All right, everybody back on live mode. We are good to go. And there's more sunflower, or little sun things, sunshine rays, whatever you call them, that are popping out here all the time. You gotta love it. I'm going to go ahead and put them in here, at least put 3 in. And she can actually use this again if we wanted to. Yeah, use the composter one more time, and then we'll just go ahead and deliver those tomatoes. She's hot, which I knew that was going to happen because I've had her out here for a while. But that's okay. Is there another seed? Oh man, got another seed, and I forgot to have you look at it. Alright, so let's stop one last time. Let's go ahead and identify that seed as well. And then we'll go deliver the tomatoes. I promise, we're going to get these tomatoes delivered eventually. It will happen in this episode. Okay, looks like you just had some more things come up and they're blooming. What's wrong? Oh, is that tree in the way? Well, we can move that tree. If we need to, we can move it. But anyway, it said you identified all your seeds, which, of course, you didn't identify that one. Oh, it was a lavender seed? Alright, that's cool. We could just get all kinds of things growing over here. Now, I want to go find the ones that are bad, and I want to sell them. I really only want to use the ones that are good. I think I planted all the ones that were good, so I could just start selling these things. I thought about switching her career out and making her go for gardening. I've got her going for culinary and learning the cooking skill. The skill that she's on, she's not actually going to get the whatchamacallit. She's not going to get the refrigerator. She's only going to go and she's going to get she's got the culinary library and things. So if I really want her to get that the refrigerator, I'm going to have to change her lifetime wish, which I had planned on it because they all have to have different lifetime wishes that they use. But I thought I would start with that one and we'll see what goes from there. All right, she's going to eat something when she gets done. Are you going to eat here anyway? Yeah, I'm going to make you eat. All right, so you go ahead and eat lunch. Let's see how much money you make, and you should be good. You guys, you're still sleeping. You're actually over here, or you're over at the other one eating. All right, your tomatoes arrived. I didn't even see how much money we made, but it looked like it was a pretty decent amount. Okay, that's good. So we got that reward, or that opportunity done, and that's exactly what I needed to do. Well, lady, there's a restaurant right here. See this big building that you're screaming outside of? Go eat. Do you need some money? We have a little bit. Okay, now we could go over, and I'm thinking to take Kassidy out. Right across the street is another garden, and since gardening is her skill that she's got to master, let's just take her over here, and I'm going to have her, since she's not too tired or anything, I'm going to have her just raid this garden, and she's going to harvest everything she can harvest, and we'll take whatever we can take. I don't know what the quality is. Looks like it's all normal quality, but we can always just harvest it and sell it, and that'll help us towards our career goal. And as a matter of fact, we can actually then, when we're done, go over to the grocery store, and we can sell our fruits and vegetables, which we got $136 worth right now, and that'll be good. Okay, Darren, you're about to come out of here. You're done. Is it raining? Or you're just scared you're going to get too much sun? I guess so. All right, we'll take you over and see that you get there. You could have taken a shower, but, the casino's not really going to be too upset if you come in there smelling a little bit. You don't smell bad yet, but we'll get you over there. Maybe you can get some money for us. You want to learn how to play the guitar? Do I really care about all these wishes for you? No, I do want you to sculpt. I don't really want you to paint, but you are going to paint some more eventually. But if I can get you to go over here and get enough money that I can buy you a sculpting bench, then I'll get you started on that. Now, there's nothing that says I can not have the multi-tab and all that. All that is fair game in this one. So if I wanted to use multi-tab, brain enhancing machine, all that kind of stuff, there are no restrictions because it came with with EA. As long as you can buy it in the game, you're good. Darren hates the outdoors. All right, well, I knew that. He's not outdoors. He's just trying to get from one place to the other. All right, hopefully he'll do well. She's actually getting her shower done. All right, let's go over and see Kassidy. She's over here just scavenging the garden, which is good. And you're best to come do this, obviously, during this time of the year when you can get it all done. So if you wait until the weather turns, then you won't actually get anything from this, and you just let all this kind of go to waste. And she can actually start planning all this stuff and make a lot of different things. But mainly what we're just trying to do is get that skill leveled up and get the money in there. So I'm really thinking, I don't know how many points it takes. She didn't have any lifetime reward points. Wow. Girl, you got to get something going on, because we don't have, of course that's the thing, we haven't had that many opportunities. So that's not good. We're going to have to get some more opportunities for you so you can do this. Let's see, you want to send a text to Palmer Hayes, throw a party, read a book about gardening, all that I can do. Let's see, what is this? Buy something worth at least 100. Yeah, you are going to do that. So I'll just go ahead and take it. Yeah, I'll probably just keep you in the skill in the career that I've got, and we won't really worry too much about the refrigerator. I don't think it's that big of a deal. I've got to look at it again. I've done it a few times before. It's not like the main thing I have to have. It's a nice bonus if you can get it. So, but I'll probably just leave her where she is, so that way we don't have to worry about it, and she'll have an easy lifetime wish. And of course her career is not that bad. Okay, so how much did you make, buddy? You made a little over 1,000, so that's enough to pay for your sculpting bench, I think, because whether you like it or not, that's what you're getting. That's your present. Okay, Darlene, get finished eating, and I need to actually get them to, oh, she got up to level 3. I need to get Darlene to break up with Darren. There you go, buddy. That's what we're looking for. 5,000 right there. Okay, so, and again, it's not cheating because you can do it in the game, and I like it because it's actually at the casino. They've got to go somewhere and do it here. They can't just put it in their house and do it there. So, I mean, to me, it doesn't make me feel like I'm. Yeah, it's easier money, but it's not like they can just wake up, roll out of bed, and just do it right there. So, they do have to actually get up and go somewhere. Okay, who's over there? I saw some little kid. Oh, some of the ladies over there's reading. Who is that? Lola Lancaster. Well, Lola, we need friends, but we don't really need to worry about the friendship thing until we get towards the end. Once she starts becoming an adult and gets closer to those elder days, that's when I need to really worry about the 6 best friends, because if she does it now, she could lose their friendship, and I really wouldn't want her to waste all that time when she could be actually getting all this done. So right now, not really worried about babies. We're not worried about pushing that yet. We're just worried about getting her skill level up as much as we can, because once you start getting pregnant and they're on maternity leave, the career takes a back seat and it slows down dramatically. So we're just going to work on making sure that she gets gardening as much as she can get, because especially since she's got to max the skill out and do all the challenges that go with it. So the main thing is getting her to harvest as much as she can. Now, looking at what she needs to do to actually accomplish that, she has to plant 19 types of plant, okay, and I don't know how many we've done. Let's see, we've done 6. Okay, she's got to harvest at least 75 perfect fruits and vegetables. Well, we haven't done any. Let's see, to do the master farmer, she has to harvest at least 650 fruits and vegetables. She has done 44, so she's got a long ways to go, and that's the thing. I really want to work on this, and every day while she can do this in the summer or in the spring, whenever the weather's good, she should come over and do it. And of course, we'll just continue working at our house. I guess I really do need to actually build her a bigger garden. But again, that's something she can do on even when she becomes an elder. Once she maxes out that career, she can actually retire when she hits elder status, and then she'll have 17 days from there that she can wrap up anything she needs to wrap up. I need to take advantage of the days that she's got. It's one of the things that normally in my game I'd just have them go around doing fun things and doing what they got to do. But for right now, I really don't need them doing that. I need them working on the skills that they need. Okay, how much have you made? You have lost money. So, Darlene, you're going to be working for a while. Alright, I don't want you doing this all the time because I do want you to go back and start sculpting. So I'm going to let you do a couple more pulls, and then I'm going to get you on sculpting, because that's definitely something you're going to need to work on. And I don't think I set my alarm, to be perfectly honest with you. My timer is probably not even going. Nope, it's not going. I have no idea how long I've been. I'm just going to estimate, and I'm probably way off. So we'll just stick it down there. So if this is a super long episode or a super short episode, I do apologize. Not really thinking in my right mind. Okay, pull one more time. I think you just got your gambling up to level 1. So gambling goes fast though. There's not any skill. There's not any things that go into that. So she can do that all day long. Yeah, you just wrap that up. Now she's dirty. Let's go ahead and go into build buy real quick, and that's going to flip us back home. And the main thing we're going to do is we're going to go in and we're going to do sculpting. Now if you're wondering why I'm doing sculpting, because I keep doing it in all my LPs, the reason for this one, especially in this one, you have to do it. You're supposed to have an Immortal Museum at the end of your challenge. So the Immortal Museum is going to have things like their portraits and any other items that you can have in it, and you count up the value. Well, one of the things that we're going to put in it is, of course, sculptures. And so, not you. So Darren's going to actually start off with sculpting, and he's going to be our beginning sculptor. Actually, you know what? He really needed the bathroom. He can stink for a little while. It's no big deal. Anyway, I'm going to get him over there, let him work on it for a little bit. I want him to be able to do sculptures of course, hopefully Kassidy as a young adult and an adult, and then of course as an elder, and that it would be included in her museum. And then I want to be able to do it for each of the children. So hopefully we'll get her to that point and she can do it. I don't know if we can. Alright, Darlene, have you made any money? You made a little bit. You haven't really lost that much. I mean, you did lose some money at the beginning, but you really haven't done a whole lot for us. Oh, your gambling's up to level 2? Now, you did learn fishing up to level 1, right? You were close to getting level 2. And your needs are pretty decent. So tell you what, finish up this one. Hopefully you'll do well, and I'm going to get you back learning fishing. That is your primary focus. And I could get you into a job. I could have you guys working as either painters or sculptors and as a fisherman. So let me go ahead and let you come over here, visit the sports fishing, and later on tonight I'll get you guys over here and have you working on it. Let's see. Oh, they're jumping over here. Now you could actually just fish. I don't really have anything to do for bait. Darren, you on the other hand, let's get the sculpting going, and then I'm going to change you and get you into that career. Or maybe I should go ahead and do the author, because you did want to do that. Because illustrious author, is it just a dollar amount? No, you got to master writing and painting. So you don't even have to do any career you want. You can do whatever you like. Huh. Okay. We could do either one. So I could actually I can get you on painting. Once you get to that point, then you're fine. But I'm going to let you work on this first, because this is the one that's more of a priority. And you don't have anything as far as age. You don't have time working against you. Man, Kassidy, how much are you going to harvest in this garden? I mean, I know there's a lot of stuff over here, but man, that takes you forever. It doesn't look like a big garden, but it really is. And you can see that it just takes her forever. But she's got plenty of stuff, so we can actually go back to our house and we can start planning all these different things. I think we've got enough money to make a decent sized greenhouse. It won't be much, and I believe the windows aren't that expensive, if I'm not mistaken. I don't want her to go sell the vegetables yet, because if she goes and sells them, she might sell something that I really need to plant. And since we have to do the 19 different types, I'd like her to actually do that. But if I can get her to harvest something or plant something that she's harvested over here, we don't have to keep coming back to this one all the time. But you can see we spend the whole day doing this. That's why, like I said, I almost went ahead and switched her back over to gardening at the last minute, and I didn't. Like I said, once she gets to that skill that she can do it, I could, or gets the lifetime rewards, I could do it. You want to fertilize plants? Buy a dryer. As if we're not busy enough. What is that? Learn the sculpting skill? No, you're not doing that. Let's see, Darren, you want to learn sculpting? Yes. You want to buy a washing machine? I bet you do. We're not going to do that either. You can't travel. You could, but I don't want to travel. You want to learn to garden? I could let you garden. You could help, and you could sculpt if you want. It's not like there's no restriction on them. They can learn every skill they want to learn. They can max out whatever they want to max out. It does not affect anything. It's only the founder and the heirs that are actually going to be a problem. All right, Kassidy, hopefully this is it. I think you only have like one little section over here. I think that one's still ready to be harvested. Oh, you caught a fish. A jellyfish. Oh, that's good. At least you've gotten something done. And you made $32 really from our our casino trip. So you weren't such a hit at the gambling today, but at least Darren did. Darren, you're getting closer to getting that one thing done, and then hopefully you'll get your needs taken care of. I think we got enough. I can buy them a bed. I know Kassidy and Darren, I got to push their relationship if I really want them to sleep in the same bed. Yeah, see, he's still a romantic interest with her. Tell you what, let's go home. Let's get this taken care of. So at least, and when you're done, yeah, you can do whatever you want to do. But Darren, I want you to finish this thing up. She's going to come over, and I'm going to let Darlene be the one to break this off. So she knows that you got eyes for somebody else. So she's going to come over here, and I think she can just ask you to be friends. See, that's pretty cool what you're making, but we can't really do anything with it. I can take it and sell it at the consignment store tomorrow. I'm not going to worry about it right now. Look at her. She knows all these guys. Lennon Sosa is rich, which we should have gone after him too. We can't. Or we could. We could bring in another person, but I really don't want to bring in anybody else. I think this is more than enough to actually get us going and have some money. I would like to get them something that they can do as far as a career. Let's let him finish up. Come on, buddy. Finish up. I don't know what she's going to do. Okay. Come on over here, and I want you to ask to just be friends. Oh, come on. Oh, you made a mess. Well, he's going to get his feelings hurt. But you know what? That's okay, because he's about to actually push his romance with Kassidy a little bit. And that way, at least we know that they're not going to have any bad feelings, because we don't want the two women at each other's throats because of their romantic things. So, and of course, if you do it, he'll get a bad reputation and things work. Okay, so that's the sad music is because of this. Finally figured that out. I always thought it was, but oh, he is mad. Alright, we'll go ahead and apologize, and then that way you guys can still be somewhat friends in the house. Okay, and then you can actually cheer him up and console. Okay, so see, you're still friends. As long as you're still friends, that's okay. Enthused about this new house that you got. Okay, buddy, you are filthy. Let's see, let's go ahead and let you use the bathroom and go try the shower out, which of course should work. You, on the other hand, yeah, you can play on the computer, do all you want to do. Oh, wait, you're surfing the web? Okay, that's fine. You can surf the web if you want, but I really want you to come on home. And of course, not much in the bed department here, so I believe Darren and them, I think even as friends, they could share the same bed. But I'm going to let her come over here, and she's going to go ahead and take a shower. He's all broken up about that. I'm sorry, buddy. I didn't mean to do it, but I did. So, tell you what, we're going to go ahead and get them a cheap bed. I can't really get them anything big. Showtime bed's the best for the value. So, let's just go ahead and do the Showtime bed. And then, Darlene, you should do well on that. It's probably better than this bed, to be honest with you. I don't know. The double sleep raft, I don't think it's really worth that much. Let's see. Is it that one? No. No, it's not that far up. It's this one. And it is 6 relief 2. You know what? To heck with this. Sorry, Darlene. You just got the worst bed because we're giving Kassidy the better bed. Okay, that should be fine. All right. And then we're going to set bed. Well, I could set bed ownership, but I'm not going to do that. Okay, Kassidy, are you coming on over? Eventually. At least you finished up and you got all that stuff done. You've got a inventory full of vegetables or fruits and vegetables. Oh yeah, you got plenty. So we could actually cook with them or we could plant them. I don't really care. I don't have a whole lot. I've got a little over 6,000. I could probably build you guys something to enclose that garden, which I should. But I do want to check before you do too much. Darren, when you get finished, I'm going to let you come over here and try to accept gifts and see if anybody's sent anything since we actually got done. Oh, he's taking forever to take the shower. Alright, well, hang on. Alright, go in here, take your shower, and then we're going to see if you guys can actually share a bed. I don't know if you can. I think you can. Alright, Darlene, I don't want you up all night either. It's already 11 o'clock at night. You're probably not too tired, but I'm going to get you to bed. Yeah, you're not too bad, but at least we'll keep you guys all on the same schedule, so I don't have to worry too much about you. Okay, at least your car's in the garage. Everything should be fine. So we are staying here. We are living in this house. I'm just hoping that we have enough money soon to build a little bit of a kitchen. Okay, I'm just going to go through real quick, just make sure that nothing else popped up. It should be all stuff towards the top. But I'm just looking again. Monte Vista, okay. None of this. Okay. Alright. This is from, okay, I already saw him. I already got that one. I'm waiting on it. Lunar Lakes. Okay, from Jay Feather's photo, it says something for you. I can go ahead and take it here. Okay, we have a TV, so thank you so much for that. I don't think I can send it back. I haven't been playing that long. That gives me a good idea, though, how long I have been playing. Okay, from Jay Feather's photo again, let's go ahead and take it here. We got the Diva Doll poster. Thank you so much for that. And from Jay Feather's photo one more time, it says car, or duck, or possibly a gnome. Okay, let's see what we got. We got the Diva Doll poster again, so we got 2 of those. Okay, no money, but that's all right. We did okay. Now, Darren, you're fine. You want to? Oh, not you. You're not fine. You do need to actually get something to eat real quick. Can you go ahead and have a cookie, and then that ought to take care of you for a little bit. Man, girl, what's wrong with you? I know you're exhausted, but come on. I mean, you are just pitiful. That face, that is terrible. I don't want him to drink coffee or anything, because then he'll be up all night, and I won't get him to bed. But at least they have something that they can eat. It won't be the most filling, but they can do something. Oh, I thought she was naked. I was going to say, put some clothes on, girl. You are just walking around like you, well, see, that's weird. It's like I think it's because there's no lights in here, and that's why it just shows that it's faded out. Yeah, because I have no lights in this room. Alright, I'm going to go ahead, Darren, and see if you can come in here and sleep. I don't think you can because she's sleeping there. If that's the case, I may have to get you a sleeping bag and let you sleep on the floor. I hate to do that to you, but, you know, it may just have to happen. I'm thinking, though, that because you're friends, you should be able to. Yeah, just drop. I don't have a sink here for you yet, so just drop the bowl. We'll figure it out tomorrow. At least I hope we will. I'm hoping he can get in that bed. I really am. Because I believe friends can sleep in the same bed. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so let me go ahead and cut out of here for right now, and I'll be back in just a minute when they're up and ready to get going. Okay, well, somebody's getting up, and I'm assuming it's Darlene. Yeah, Darlene's up, and she's a little hungry, but let's get her needs taken care of real quick. And I don't have any way to actually get her to eat something. I feel bad, but let's go ahead and do this, and then I'm going to get her. If she does that, she'll have everything she needs. I'm going to get her to go ahead and get something to eat. Let's just go down to the diner real quick, so I'm going to have her go back and do some more fishing. The diner we got 2 of them. I'm going to take her over here to this one, which is the Flying V's, and then I'm going to have her come back over here to sport fishing, and we'll see if we can just get her going. Like I said, I'm really just working on that skill. Now, I could have her doing the multi-tab. I thought about buying them one, but it's just money we don't really have to spend right now, so I'm going to let her just do that. Darren, on the other hand, I really ought to actually have him working on, let's see, if he wanted to do painting, he could. I'm trying to think which skill I really want to work on. I know writing isn't that bad, it's not that hard, it just takes a lot. I really want him to work on sculpting, though, right now. As far as a career, I was wondering if I should get Darlene into the fishing career. Maybe not. I just really want to get her up to that skill. Once she can actually start catching death fish, then she can stop. Fishing. So really, it's not that big of a deal. Now, I do want to get this thing out of our out of the sculpting bench and get it in here. And then, Darren, when you get up, hopefully your needs aren't too bad. We'll send you over to the consignment store. Now, the question is, where did I put that consignment store? Because I know I put it in here. I think I put it across the street. I believe I did. No, I didn't, did I? All right, consignment store. Where did I put you? Tell you what, I know you can sell it here, but I thought I put it in. Maybe I didn't, and it's too late now, because if you don't get it in there in the beginning of the game, you're out of luck. So yeah, I don't think I put it in there. Oh, shame on me. Alright, so I don't think so, unless if you guys remember where I said what I did, but I don't see it. I really don't. I mean, I got the little sweet treat things in here, but I didn't get the consignment store in. You know what I did? Normally when I play in Lucky Palms, I create a lot right here, or actually right here for the consignment store, and I knew I couldn't do it, and I meant to come back and place it. So, my big mistake. But the nice thing is, what saves us is that we do have the other consignment store, and it'll work. So, we'll send him over there. He can use that one, and we'll be good to go. So you go do that. Now, as far as, oh, poor girl, she is bad. All right, we'll get her to take care of taking a bathroom break. She doesn't really need to shower. She desperately needs to eat. I want her to actually get some books to learn cooking. She wanted to read a book, and let's see, let's go ahead and go eat at this little diner. I know we've been going out to eat all the time, but we don't have anything to actually use. You're going to shop for books, and then I'll work on a few other things with you as well. Darren, when you get done, I'm going to actually get you to come back and do some more sculpting. I know, you're heartbroken. It's okay, get over it. You're about to get married in just a few episodes, so don't worry about it. We'll let you get through this heartbroken stage, and then you'll be fine. Yeah, you got 2 days of it, so it's probably in bad taste to go ahead and jump into another relationship right after you broke up. So, you know, that's okay. We'll let you kind of deal with it, and you both got white cars. That's pretty funny. We could change it, and I can get you guys whatever you want, but I don't know if that's the car that Kassidy's going to stick with. I know she's got it for now, but it may not last for long. Okay, it doesn't take long to get around this town, does it? I mean, it seems to be pretty easy, but then that's because there's not very many hills or anything. In fact, there really isn't any. So they can move and do everything they want to do. Okay, we can start collecting over here and selling if we wanted to, but I'm not really scheduling anybody to do the elixirs or to do alchemy, so I'm not going to worry about that yet. Let's go ahead and sell our stuff. And who's this guy? I have no idea. Ajit Chopra. Okay. Alright. Okay, so what do we got to consign? We can do, we don't want to do the meeting painting because that's our one for our memorial. So let's go ahead and just do that one. And $39 is not going to make a lot of money for us, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and send him back home. He got out for the day, so he's fine. Kassidy, you on the other hand, you're over here eating, or you're on your way. Okay, you go ahead and do what you got to do. When he gets home, I'm going to have him come over here. The first thing I want to do, and I can't do anything until he actually gets on the lot, but I want him to go ahead and start sculpting again and just keep going with clay. Shouldn't take you too long. It doesn't take very long to get that. I could get him in that career, and then that way we could actually make money and he could level something up. I could do that. So if we do that, then of course we're going to have to, well, we can register self-employed. No, do you not have the sculpting skill yet? Alright, well, let's go ahead and practice with clay. But the one thing you want to do is before you actually leave, you got to make sure you have this painting somewhere in your house, because I hate that glitch. I hate it. Where did it go? Is it on the outside? Probably so. It's probably on the outside wall. Nope, it's not. So no idea where it is. I'll find it eventually. It'll show up again. I know it's there. I just got to be careful when I actually go through and do something with this wall. So for some reason it just pops out. And I fixed it last time. I don't remember how I did it. But maybe I just came back in. No. I don't know where it went. Well, we can always paint another one, which is fine. I do need to get him another art easel. So, and I didn't really care too much for that painting anyway because it was too dark. So I'll probably have him do one more. But I need to find a place where it can actually hang, so that you got to have it hanging somewhere before. You can't have it on the easel. You can have it, I think, in their inventory as long as you've taken it off the easel. But it's supposed to be hanging before they actually die. So, at least I think it does. Alright, you go ahead and do that. Let's see, Kassidy, I'm going to be with you for a minute because you're finishing up, having breakfast. I believe it's breakfast. Almost lunch. And we'll go over to the bookstore. We'll get you some books. I think you just wanted to learn a cooking book. Actually, it's not any of your wishes. That's okay. You want to read a book about gardening. That's what it was. You want to fertilize your plants. You can text Palmer Hayes when you get out of that. So let's go ahead and just do a text. Send a friendly text to, well, it'll be Palmer. You want to throw a party? I don't really want to throw a pool party because we don't have a pool. But we could. We are going to go to the festival. I figure we could do that because I want to see it. I've never seen it here in Lucky Palms, so that's something I'll definitely do. I'm not sure how long we'll stay over there, just long enough to actually, say that we did it. Look at that horse. Oh, that poor thing. That is awful. Okay, I'm gonna have to fix him. Skills. We want the gardening book. I don't think she has anything. It's not anything in a bookcase that we would have. So let's see. It says gardening level required is 0. Yeah, my time's up. Her current skill is level 3. I don't think this is going to help her. I think she would have to do, yeah, she has to do level 2. So yeah, it's $500. Let's go ahead and do it. I mean, we're better off buying something we can actually use instead of, you know, spending it on something else. Okay, you're going to go ahead and head on home. And let me see if I can go in here real quick. Hold on just a minute. Let's see. What's his name? Palmer? Text it to Palmer real quick. That old guy. Let me go ahead and see. Let's go ahead and... oh, I can't do that. Let me see. Maybe not. I believe you go into build by. I hate it. Can't do it. Alright, well, I'm going to have to figure out how to do it. I'm sure he'll actually fix himself eventually, but I hate that it does that. Normally it'll pop him out of there and they won't really worry too much about it. Okay, so when you get home, you don't really have a chair. Yeah, you do. You got this one. So I'm going to let you come on home and you can sit in this chair. I'm going to have you read your book. And then that way at least you'll get that wish taken care of. I don't know if you're going to read the whole thing. Darlene, are you fishing? Yeah, you're fishing. Okay, and are you catching anything? That's the question. Doesn't look like you're catching a whole lot, but at least you're getting your skill points up. If I can just get you to the point where you can start going over and catching death fish, I just want you to catch a ton of them. And what we can do, and this is the thing, is we can actually catch them. If we catch enough, we can build our own pond on our lot, put the death fish in there so that we would have a never-ending supply. And once we get one of our immortals up to the point where they can catch death fish, we can just fish right off of our own lot. Not have to worry about it, not have to worry about what time we go do it. It wouldn't have to be at midnight or anything. So that's the plan. So she's up to level 3. She only has to get to level 7. So yeah, I probably ought to get her a career soon, because death fish is not going to be hard for her to do once she gets to 7. I was doing that with my Midnight Sun guy pretty quick. Brandon, he learned how to get those fish fast. Okay, you on the other hand, Darren, you need to keep working. I hope you do this pretty quickly. It doesn't look like it's going to be that long, because I think you've got... Is that your first skill level point? I hope it's not. Yeah, it looks like it is. Alright, so maybe it is going to take you a while to do this. I'm resisting the temptation to do it the easy way with the brain enhancing machine, because I kind of like the challenge of, you know, it takes some time, and it just gives you that pressure that, you know, you've got to keep moving, you got to keep something going. So that's why I do it. It's not that I don't like those things. I love those things, but I just want to keep it more of a challenge. And Kassidy, when you get done, you need to go out and garden, don't you? Well, you read your book, but you got to finish it. But let's go out and fertilize real quick. I want to get that done. I know we need to go clean that up, and I need to sell some of these things. So let's do this. Let's take these 3. I'm going to let you go ahead and stop for a minute. Go out here, and I want you to go ahead and use the composter. I want you to identify some seeds, and I want you to talk to your plants. And then what we're going to do is we're going to sell. We're going to make some money. Take over that $500 book I just bought, which, you know, that's okay. At least 5 of these will cover us. These are the easiest things to use. If you need a little bit of extra money, you just got to remember to come out here and just sell them. So pure money. And if you have the Stone's Throw greenhouse, I think you can do it just by going there. We wouldn't even have to buy anything. You can just go to your lot and do it. Now she does need to start planting some of these things, and I see a seed over there already in the ground that we need to go out and collect. See, there's a problem there. I need to move some of this stuff. So tell you what, let's go in here real quick and let's move this tree, because apparently that's going to be an issue for her. If you're going to be arguing about that tree, then I'm going to fix that for you. All right, so you go ahead now, and now I want you to try to identify seeds. I think that's what you're going to do. Nope, you're going to talk to plants. Jorga. Okay. All right, go ahead. And then what I need to do is I need to go ahead and plant some more stuff. So what I'm probably going to do is I'm going to look through this. I'll do this off camera. I'm going to look and see what she has already planted, which isn't much. And I'm going to plant a few other things so we can get some other things done. And I may buy some sprinklers. So I'll do that off camera so that when we come back, you'll see she has a little bit more of a garden going on. And we'll just take it from there. Yeah. Alright guys, sorry if my time went too far. Let me see what the seed was. Ingredients right for the eating. Oh yeah, we want to do this one. So let me go ahead and write that down, because if I don't, I will forget. Oh wait, she needs to go eat with that guy too, because we already have another one. So ingredients ripe for the eating. This is a challenge that she has to deliver 4 very nice fruits or vegetables to Lynn and Sosa to earn some money. and she's already got it done. So she's going to go do that first. And then this other wish that she has, which is to eat with the others, she could probably do that right now with Darren. Let's see, can you do it with them? Eat here. No. Why can you not do it? Is it not after... I mean, surely it's open, isn't it? Yeah. I guess for some reason it's not working. I don't know why, because it's got the thing here, but for some reason that opportunity is not working for us. And so if it's not going to work, I may have to cancel it out on her. So at least that's my thought. Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and probably, let's see, Darren, did you finish this thing? What did you do? Okay, you did this one. I ought to take you and get that one done as well, but you didn't get your skill level point, did you? No, of course not. And I'm having to resist putting the, whatchamacallit, the TV out, simply because if they start learning athletic, Kassidy might do something she's not supposed to do. And I don't want her messing with that. Okay, she's actually going over here to sell this thing. I thought you were going to go talk to this guy. Did you just forget what you were doing? Yeah, you did. Is that him? Yeah. Let's see Lennon Sosa, because he was actually he was a possibility as well. Okay. I don't think he had the skill. He didn't have the points yet, but you know, he would have been okay too. Alright, so she got 240 for that, and that's not a bad deal either. Darlene, how are your needs? I'm just forgetting all about you. Oh, you're fine. You're over there doing what you got to do. Okay, so she's been back and forth to this diner all day long. Still have enough. I could probably get them a small kitchen, and I may do that. I may just buy a couple of pieces, not anything much, just enough that they could actually work with. Probably just a refrigerator, a counter, and a stove, and I got to get a sink. Those would be the 4 things that I've got to get. Oh, and a fire alarm. Man, that means our money will go quick, because those things do not come cheap. And there's just some stuff over there we could go collect as well. I already saw it, but that's all right. I am going to get out there. I'm going to go ahead. Looks like we got this other seed. I don't think we ever picked it up. Go ahead and pick that thing up. It's uncommon. Go identify it. Yeah, I know. I kept saying I was going to leave. I am going to leave. I am going to go in just a minute. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get these things planted and get some stuff in here so that when you guys come back, there'll be a much bigger garden and we'll have some things to work on. So guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Okay, just a little wrap up to show you what I did. I actually went through her inventory, picked out all the seeds that were the higher quality ones, and I put them out here on the ground. She could only plant a few of them. The rest of them, she doesn't have a high enough gardening skill. I did send her over to go ahead and take care of all the other ones that she had in her inventory. So now she can harvest these and she can go sell at the grocery store. But yeah, I can't really do anything else until she gets a higher skill. But I wanted to make sure I got that done, and then that way I knew that she had enough. She had everything that she needed out here. We didn't sell anything that was good. So these are all good stuff that she'll eventually be able to plant once she gets her skill up there, which shouldn't take her long because she's actually getting up there pretty quick. I think she's got to go to level 5 for most of them. So anyway, just wanted to let you know what I did. We did sell a lot. We made almost 500 by selling some of the fruits and vegetables. So we cleared out her inventory quite a bit. Not as much as I would like, but we did clear out a little bit. So I could plant this the lettuce seed as well. I guess I should do that real quick. And then that way, at least we got that one done. Let's see. Yeah, everything else I think we're fine. Alright, so guys, I'm going to go ahead and cut out here. So this is it for good. Oh, man. Alright, I got to build a fence. So I forgot. So fence time is coming. I'll see you guys next time.